the drift box. So 60 seconds starts when they break the beam and they go out here, but first they're gonna have about 35 minutes of practice. The variety of drivers you're gonna be seeing out here, you're gonna be seeing James Deane. He pilots the Falcon Tire BMW, has 2JZ under the hood. You also have that of Piotr Visick. He's piloting the Wordhouse Drift Team Falcon Tires S15. Two very talented drivers. They're gonna be joined out here by other vehicles as well. You look a bit nervous. Go ahead. My cameraman guy here is a little bit nervous here. But again, this is Peter Visick, James Deane. Get familiar with this course. Two very talented drivers. James Deane behind the wheel of his Falcon Tires BMW. Both these guys running 2JZs under the hood. James Deane is a two-time Formula Drift champion. Both these guys also compete in the Drift Masters Championship. So make some noise for them. If you like what you see, feel free to put your hands together. Be sure to tag at FOS Goodwood, hashtag FOS. Again, James Deane and Piotr Visick from Poland. James Deane from Ireland. They can't hear you, Goodwood. Make some noise. Well, I guess they can't see you either because they lit up some Falcon Tire in your face. That's a courtesy. That's a souvenir courtesy of Piotr Visick from Poland and James Deane, Formula Drift champion here at the arena. Again, these two gentlemen are going to be out here. They will be competing in the drift competition. 60-second allotment, sensors strewn about the track, both the double donuts, the two wall rides, and the drift box. This is the arena at Goodwood Festival of Speed. We'll get a couple more drivers out here to get familiar with the course, and then about 35 minutes of open practice, and then they'll be hitting the sensors and hitting that drift box to see who the fastest is through this arena course. This is only day 2 of 4 at Goodwood Festival of Speed. Seems that we're getting some more vehicles prepped over here. And they're going to have their way with this course. All right. A very cool vehicle making its way from Japan and now here in England. The pilot behind the wheel, Nobuteru Taniguchi, aka Knob, aka No One Better. Nobuteru Taniguchi piloting this HKS brand new Supra. Great looking vehicle. Nobuteru Taniguchi races in Super GT and has raced in D1 GP as well as Formula Drift. So it's great to see Nobuteru Taniguchi out here bringing the brand new Toyota Supra, the iconic vehicle, now with that wide body livery and the signature HKS graphics. Got a 2JZ under the hood. That's one way to hit the sensors, but again, just get familiar with the course. We have a 35-minute open practice for all the drivers. Talking with Ryan Tuerck yesterday, and he's like, yeah, I grew up watching Nobuteru Taniguchi, so it's great to see Knob out here having fun and just putting on a demonstration of drifting and just showing you just a little taste, and this is a far removed stretch from what normal drift competition is. Normally the track is something similar to that of the hill, but more turns. It could be anywhere from Road Atlanta, and brings it into the box, and that would be a completed time. So getting familiar with the course. Again, we want to see the drivers hit both the double donuts, both wall rides, and then bring it into the drift box. Make some noise for Nobuteru Taniguchi, aka NOB. Notorious NOB, we call him that. No one better. Nobuteru Taniguchi in that HKS Toyota Supra. Out here now, this is the GT4586. This is Ryan Tuerck behind the wheel, coming to us from the US of A. The Italian exhaust note under the hood, or sans the hood, of the Toyota GT86. The gum-out Toyota GT4586 is a brainchild of Ryan Tuerck, gum-out and Huddy Racing, built and debuted at SEMA Show a couple years ago, and now doing demos across the world. Make some noise for him, Ryan Tuerck, the Toyota GT4586. The Italian Ferrari 458 engine under the hood of the Toyota 86. Again, this vehicle was debuted at SEMA Show a couple years ago, a brainchild of Ryan Tuerck, Huddy Racing. So a very unique vehicle. All these vehicles running the hill. So it's definitely cool to see Ryan Tuerck. He competes in the Formula Drift Championship, as well as we saw him win most recently in New Jersey, the last round of the Formula Drift Championship, the Black Magic Formula Drift Pro Championship. And now we're over. Take a look at this car. Let's take a look at this up close and personal. This is Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s vehicle here. If make sure we're up there on the big screen. Yeah, so Vaughn Gittin Jr., 2010 Formula Drift champion. This is a takedown version of his comp car because this is supercharged. His vehicle that he competes in the Formula Drift Championship is nitrous, and it has about 1,000 horsepower. This vehicle, take a look in there. You can see the Nürburgring on the footwell there. That's because this vehicle drifted the entire Nürburgring. Vaughn Gittin Jr. behind the wheel. This is Deane, the Monster Energy Nitto Tire Ford Performance Mustang RTR Spec 5D. D stands for drift. This vehicle right here, this is Baggsy. He's from UK. It's a turbocharged LSX. Has a massive turbo underneath the hood. Baggsy, a capable driver, a former champ. He competes in the Gymkhana Grid Championship. See a little ghosted Union Jack there in the side of it. This is running the Liberty Walk V2 body kit. This is the second version of the GTR Liberty Walk body kit. So Baggsy, if you're ready to go, running those rotiform wheels, wrapped in Accelera tires. Baggsy boy, Steve Baggsy Baggioni. Looks like he's getting fitted and committed. And you can see just behind Baggsy, Mad Mike Woodette in the vehicle deemed nimble. All right, Baggsy about to hit the course. Just get familiar with it. Again, just about 35 minutes. All right, here comes Baggsy here on this course. The course is reset, and you can see, Pieter and James Deane, they had a bit more fun. Tuerck dialed it in. Knob was the most dialed. Looks like Baggsy, he's just going to light up some Accelera tires. The Monster Energy GTR with that Liberty Walk V2 body kit, LSX under the hood with a massive turbo sticking out front. You can see that. The exhaust right there out the front bumper, firing off Vibrant Performance goods as Baggsy shredding around. GTR, right? Looks cool. You think running that, the factory Nissan engine? No, pulled that out. Put in that all-American LSX engine and threw a massive turbo. Again, all these vehicles, as you saw, on display right here behind the grandstands. First you see them, now you don't. Baggsy, a little magic act, lighting them up. Makes some noise for him as he pulls into that drift box and backs it out. You guys having fun out here, Goodwood? Make some noise! Fire-breathing dragon, that is that GTR. You can see again that front exhaust out that front bumper. The Liberty Walk kit. Coming out here, this is Nimble, Mad Mike Widette, debuting this vehicle here. First time anybody's seen this vehicle. The rear-wheel drive Huracan with the Liberty Walk wide body kit slammed down on the ground. The naturally aspirated, no, it's not totally naturally aspirated. We're throwing a little bit of nitrous up the nose of this bull. The Red Bull. Vehicle deemed the Nimble. The purpose-built rear-wheel drive Lamborghini Huracan coming together just last year at Goodwood Festival Speed. The video series being dropped. Another episode, episode 3, dropped down today. The sweet exhaust note of the Italian supercar being thrashed by Mad Mike Widette. Mad Mike running the hill earlier today. All the drift vehicles will be running the hill as well later on. This course very similar to that of a brainchild of Mad Mike, Red Bull Drift Shifters, an event that he has curated for a few events, both in New Zealand and here in Liverpool just last year. Mad Mike Widette, known to pilot many different rotaries, from 13B, 20B, the 4-rotor, the Mad Bull, the Bad Bull, the Rad Bull, the Rumble, now the Nimble. Lighten up those Toyo tires, stretched around the rotiform wheels. Make some noise for Mad Mike Widette and Nimble. Be sure to tag at FOS Goodwood and hashtag FOS for Festival of Speed. Keep the conversation going and humble brag to all your friends you're out here at the one and only Goodwood Festival of Speed. Looks like Ahmad is joining us out here. Ahmad Daham. He's running the Toyota V8 with the supercharged, so basically the Toyota Tundra engine. Ahmad Daham in the RCF. Now competing in the Drift Masters Championship. The supercharged Toyota V8 engine. Ahmad collecting the cans. Ahmad Daham from Jordan piloting that Red Bull Lexus RCF with that Toyota V8 supercharged under the hood, now competing in Drift Masters. So newcomers to the Drift Masters Drifting Championship, the drift competition here at the arena. Goodwood Festival of Speed. We have a few more vehicles here, including Vaughn Gittin Jr. I saw a Ford Mustang over there. Don't know if he's going to be in the arena here in a little bit, but we will have a proper competition, 60-second allotment to hit the sensors, then end up back in the box. Who's going to be the fastest here today, tomorrow, and all the way into Sunday. Goodwood Festival of Speed at FOS Goodwood. We'll be going live around the Goodwood Festival of Speed grounds on all the screens. So we are finding out who else is out here to shred, but some awesome variety of vehicles. Run what you brung, from the Toyota Supra from Japan of Nobuteru Taniguchi, the Nimble, the Lamborghini of Mad Mike Woodette, the GT4586 of Ryan Tuerck, the V8 turbocharged GTR of Baggsy, the Ford Mustang of Vaughn Gittin Jr. He'll be joining us out here in just a little bit. The chrome nose of the Ford Mustang. Plenty of things to see and do over here at the arena. We have the Solberg show as well as the Gravity Air show. We're going to be seeing some real life Rocket Man. Not talking about Elton John. We're talking about some Rocket Men ripping around here at the arena. So more competition, more shredding, and some tires. Don't go anywhere here at the arena. All right, Peter Visik from Poland, Ryan Tuerck from the US of A. And the Piotr heading into the chute. You're giving them, are you? right, ladies and gentlemen, 60-second starts for Tuerck as our first vehicle in competition. So each of the yellow are 1.5 meters, and then each of the green is 1 meter. Looks like he is hitting all the wall rides. You can see them going off, and now goes into the second donut. 60-second allotment, again, 1.5 meters on those. On the yellow sensors, now going to that second wall ride. Tuerck absolutely performing mastercraft on this vehicle. Brings it into the drift box, and boom, right in between. Make some noise for Tuerck. Tearing it up in that Wordhouse Drift Team Falcon tires. S15 from Poland. Shredding it up. You can see him compete in the Drift Masters Championship. So if you weren't able to hear me, they are a 60-second allotment. Once they start and come out of the chute, they break the beam, the clock starts. They need to hit every one of the sensors and get back into the drift box. It's 1.5 meters. The sensor measures them. They need to be as close as possible. To the orange ones is 1.5. To the green ones, that is only 1 meter. So they need to hit all of them. If they don't, they'll obviously get penalized. And then the time starts, and if they're quicker through the course, they'll get more points as well. So we're looking for not only accuracy, but it's basically speed and style, right? So you want to hit all the sensors, and they get back into the drift box. Next up, this is Ryan Tuerck behind the wheel of the Gumout GT4586, the Ferrari 458 engine in the engine bay of the Toyota 86. Ryan Tuerck from the US of A. Send it, buddy. Ryan Tuerck competes in the Formula Drift Championship. You can also see him on the web series called Blackout on YouTube and Facebook on Gumout and Black Magic's Facebook page. Ryan Tuerck, that's spelled Tuerck, from New Hampshire. Looks like getting the track ready to go. And he'll be ready to send it once again. And it looks like he's good to go. Send it, Ryan Tuerck. A little wide, keeping it safe, but does zero in. Does look like he ticks the boxes and lights up the lights. Going for this wall right here on that back section. Looks like he does illuminate those. Going for these right here. Wraps it around once, twice, 3 times the lady. There we go. Now coming to the second wall ride. Here goes Ryan Tuerck. And he does illuminate all of them. Looks like he's going to go for it once again, but now he needs to find his way over to the drift box. And he parks it in nicely. Make some noise for Ryan Tuerck. All right, you can see Ryan Tuerck there with a 49.582. You can see the times up there on the screen. 3,430 points for Ryan Tuerck. 34:30. So what wasn't as fast as Tuerck. But of course, always excited. But look at that, Ryan Tuerck with a higher score right now. You can see just a little bit. 34:30 compared to the 32:46. Next up, James Deane. James Deane behind the wheel of his Falcon tires, BMW. James Deane out here in this Falcon Tires BMW, the Eurofighter. 2JZ Toyota power plant. Beautiful looking car. Definitely seen this thing on the internet, so it's great to see him out here. Coming into the wall ride. Looks like he missed that first marker, though. Keep it off the wall. I talked about how great looking the car was. But now it comes in hot. Woo, look at that. Oh, wow, a lot of points. 39.48. And in only 31 seconds, the two-time Formula Drift champion holding it down for Ireland. And James Deane now takes the lead in this drift competition. So nearly 4,000 points from the Machine. That is his nickname, and he shows you why. James the Machine Deane, behind the wheel of that Falcon Tires BMW. Putting the course back up and running. And next up, we should be seeing Baggsy, Nobuteru Taniguchi. And that will be it. So just two more drivers here in the competition here for Friday. I know Deane Carney in his Dodge Viper, he had some issues with his power steering. Hey, Mama Deane here in the building. James Deane's mom cheering him on. All right, we are over here at the arena. The arena, not too far from the Bugatti area and the Cartier area, excuse me. But the arena is where you're seeing the sideshow of drifting, drift competition. 60 seconds, each driver of these rear-wheel drive, purpose-built drift machines have their way with this course. My name's Jared Deanda. I'm over here calling the hill climb of drifting, but also come check out the arena throughout the weekend. We saw Ken Block here earlier. We're going to see the Solbergs. We're going to see some high-flying gravity action as well as drift competition. Right now, it's Nobuteru Taniguchi from Japan behind the wheel of the brand new Toyota Supra, but far from stock. Full wide body with the signature HKS graphics. 2JZ under the hood. So come check out the arena. Drift competition, drift freestyle later. Also, Terry Grant is performing some stunts. He almost took me out with a Jaguar earlier today. But again, the Solbergs Gravity Air Show, as well as so many things, including all the drifting going down. As Nobuteru Taniguchi ready to send it here. Nobuteru Taniguchi in this HKS Toyota Supra, far from stock, full wide body on Yokohama tires. Again, the iconic Toyota Supra name, debuting this brand new chassis. And Nobuteru Taniguchi from Japan, alongside a variety of drift vehicles, including Mad Mike Wadette. He'll be climbing the hill. He was out here earlier tearing up the nimble. And here goes Nobuteru Taniguchi behind the wheel of his HKS Toyota Supra. So the drivers are to perform 2 donuts, 1.5 meter of the sensors. It looks like he hits them all. See if he can go ahead and hit the other ones as he wraps it around once, twice. So racking up some points here, but he's got the total amount of points there. Again, a 60-second allotment. Can he hit all of the sensors? Looks like he's hitting definitely more than that. Now into 2 wall rides. This is one of 2 wall rides with this Toyota Supra, that wing hanging over, almost taking out the lights. We saw our current leader, James the Machine Deane, behind the wheel of his 2JZ powered BMW. Looks like Nobuteru Taniguchi goes back for the barrels. He does illuminate all the lights. You can see the green filling up in the middle of the donut. And we'll see how he navigates into the drift box, spending a lot of time on the 2 donuts. And now gonna bring it on into the drift box. Hard parks it with this great looking Toyota Supra. So 57, not a lot of points. So had a tough time on the wall ride. James Deane still leads the pack. So only 1,300 points for Nobuteru Taniguchi, and in just under that 60 seconds. So Ahmad Daham from Jordan behind the wheel of the Toyota V8 supercharged RCF. So this Lexus RCF. There's the leaderboard. James Deane still leads it. Nobuteru Taniguchi slides into 4th. Again, speed and style. Are you hitting the sensors in the allotted amount of time? The quicker, the more the points. So Ahmad Daham from Jordan debuted this car. He competes in the Drift Masters sanctioning body. A lot of people running the LS V8, the American V8s, but Ahmad running the Toyota supercharged setup. And he'll be pulling to the line to have his way with this course. Great looking car on the RCF chassis. Drifting unlike any other motorsport where they do need to run DOT tires. No racing spec tires. The same tires you'd run on your passenger vehicle. Ahmad Daham. And once he leaves the chute, time starts. 60 seconds starts now. Ahmad Daham. Pirouetting around that donut. Comes into the wall ride, low and slow. Brings it in. Looks like the green lights go off, meaning that he did hit all the sensors. Racking up some points, 2,200 points. Still more than 30 seconds left for Daham. Trying to hang it onto that wall, 3,800 points. Let's see if he brings it into the drift box, and he does. And 35, 39, 44, 35 seconds. Does he take out James Deane in the #1 spot? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Position 2, so no, James Deane hold on to that #1 spot. So James Deane still holds that #1 spot. You guys having fun out there? Make some noise. Oh, come on. Come on, I'm American. I need to hear like a yip-yoo. No, I'm just kidding. But I want to hear you make some noise, arena. There we go. I want to see, do you guys do the wave? I mean, you go to, what's it called, football, soccer? Let's see if we can do a wave. Let's see if we can start a wave. I think it's Goodwood. It's a beautiful day. So we're going to start right here, all right? And we're going to go all the way over there. We're going to come back, okay? On 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Come on, let's go. See if we can do the wave all the way over. Keep it going. All the way around the arena, and I want you to send it back, too. I dropped my radio. I almost broke my radio. It's coming to you. Don't get lazy now. You might have had too many PIMs, right? All right, bring it back. Now, when it hits the end, you're going to send it back. Because there's a rip curl here at the arena. All right, now send it back. Send it back. Send it back this way. Oh, that was weak. I saw homeboy in the gray shirt just like lift a pinky. Come on. You got more. There you go. Yeah. Keep it going, arena. Even the marshal got involved. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. I appreciate that. All right, so we'll see if we get, I believe Baggsy was to run, Deane Carney was to run as well, but these guys having some issues with their vehicle. That's the price you pay, right? It's motorsports. Don't know where Charlie's at, getting the course set up. Let's see if I can find out some more information on what's going on with these vehicles. All right. So again, an awesome venue that is the arena. James Deane, the fastest so far. Peter Visick leaves out of the chute in that Wordhouse Drift Team S15. Ryan Tuerck and his GT4586 coming all the way with the Italian engine under the hood of the Japanese car, driven by an American here in England. So Ryan Tuerck and that GT4586, and of course the beautiful teal and blue scallops of James the Machine Deane and his 2JZ powered BMW, the two-time Formula Drift champ, here for another time. Nobuteru Taniguchi and his HKS Toyota Supra. Great looking car, not the fastest executing here on this arena course, but still very exciting. And then Ahmad Daham, the brand new Red Bull Lexus RCF, his V8 supercharged hot rod, piloted by this Jordanian driver. That is Ahmad Daham. So plenty of things to see and do over here at the arena. Of course, Goodwood Festival Speed, the one, the only. My name is Jared Dienda. Join us at the arena throughout the weekend. Today, tomorrow, we got some Terry Grant stunts up next. We're going to see the Solbergs, both Ollie and Petter. Later on, we'll see the Gravity Show and some Drift Freestyle. Thanks for joining us out here. Come join us over at the arena. So James Deane, Ahmad Daham, and Ryan Tuerck. So now with those top three drivers, the criteria is do donuts, fill up the tower till it turns green, and then head into the drift box. Who's gonna do it the fastest? So as they wrap it around, they're trying to fill up that center section. It looks like he continues to go around. Oh, looks like there is a blue bulb. Oh wow, we got two. And here we are, three. So he wants to hit that top until it turns green. All right, it looks like James Deane. And there we go, James Deane fills it up, so it goes to green. And there it is, James the Machine Deane. Man, I'm dizzy just watching him. Wow. Woo. Yeah, James Deane working hard for his money. All right, the GT4586 here, Ryan Tuerck. Illuminate, oh, it's going a lot quicker now. Oh, taking him out, Ryan Tuerck going for it. Taking them all out, showing you, just nosing them on in. Strapping it to the side. It looks like, oh, almost got it. But he pulls out and there he goes green. Taking out all the barrels here. And now pulls it in, makes some noise for Ryan Tuerck, going for some extra bonus points and having some fun. GT 4586. Ahmad Daham in the chute. He was the second fastest, or the second highest scoring, excuse me, in the main competition, and now these are the final three. So again, they're to wrap it around that main tower there, the main donut. It'll illuminate, it'll go blue, 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 and then once it turns green, they are meant to go inside the drift box to stop the time. So we'll see if Ahmad Daham will be the fastest, then Ryan Tuerck or James Deane. It looks like we are clear to send. Just a moment, waiting for the marshals, and here we go. Ahmad Daham from Jordan in the Red Bull Lexus RCF. Good job so far. Seems to be hitting all the sensors. Really good precision drive. Oh no, here we go. Ahmad Daham really going for it. Very fast time from the Jordanian driver. Couple more sensors and he should have it filled. And there we go, green means go. As Ahmad Daham whips it into the drift box, and that'll be a wrap for Ahmad Daham. And the final competitor, thank you, Arena. Let's see who the fastest was. Take a look at the leaderboard. Ahmad Daham gets the second position. And like a magic show, the cabin filled up. Looks like Snoop Dogg's riding shotgun. And as we take a look at the schedule, it's currently 1:10. Next up will be the Gravity Show. You're going to want to definitely see that. Looks like Ryan Tuerck with the fastest and the most points, 7,500 compared to 7,100 of Ahmad, and James Deane with 6,100. So Ryan Tuerck, the winner overall of the final three shootout. So Ryan Tuerck accumulates the most points in the fastest amount of time, 75:37. Ahmad Daham from Jordan, 71:39, and James Deane with 6,100 just above.